I'm happy as seeing clients succeed. And what I mean by that is seeing their values, their goals and wishes come to full circle or fruition. Thinking of a story, I met with a client, we'll call them Bob and Jane in this example, and Bob and Jane had saved for many years and had many goals with their assets. And like many people out there, they were kind of just doing life, not thinking ahead, not planning ahead, and they were waiting for the next. And I think back, if you're working towards retirement, it's just something in the future. And honestly, death is something in the future for all of us. And when we have this conversation, we start saying, what would you like to achieve in this next chapter of your life? Something that was extremely important to them was seeing their children and future grandchildren succeed. And asking the question of why are we waiting until you pass to see that come to fruition was the first drawing point of our conversation. We went to the board and started to lay out the goals. They wanted to see, college paid for future generations. They wanted to give their kids a head start that they didn't have, but they also didn't want to have trust fund babies. So when we started to have that conversation, what we were able to do is bring everyone in the family together and have an honest conversation about the successes that mom and dad had achieved while they were working. But that didn't mean that it was just going to be granted and given to that next generation. What it was going to do is help support them, to give them opportunities to help them succeed for the future. What we did is educate not only the kids, but also the children's spouses on how this asset would be inherited, giving them insights on taxes and different things along those lines, but even more so how mom and dad wanted that money to be spent when that time does come. By seeing all of this come full circle, not only did we get to see the math work for the clients to save assets and accrue and gift efficiently, but we were also able to see a generational impact where we saw multiple generations get college paid for, multiple opportunities that wouldn't have been there, and even better, we got to do it while the clients were still living to get to enjoy those assets as well.